Hey guys, and welcome back to Smoky Oak Barbecue Company. Tonight we are making a beautiful chicken bacon ranch pizza on a Weber kettle. It's not hard to do. It is the best pizza you have ever eaten. Let's get it on right now. I'm going to show you how to do it. The first thing we need to do is get our fire going in the Weber, and this is probably the most important part of the entire process, because if you get your fire too hot, it's going to burn your crust, and that's not going to be good. So I'm going to show you how I do it. So I like to bank some charcoal on one side, so that way I got a hot side and a cool side. And you know, you'll say, well, the pizza's got to cook all the way around, and that's true, but there'll be enough heat generating through the Weber to cook the pizza through and through. I just like the idea of, you know, right in the middle of it's getting a little hot on the one side, you can take the pizza peel and flip it around, and so that way, if your fire gets a little hotter than you want, you don't have to worry about, you know, having that really hot stone all the way around. You got a cool side that you can flip it over to and kind of rotate it around. So we're just going to put ourselves a little tumbleweed down in that lump charcoal. Light it up. All right, so we got that charcoal going. As soon as we get a nice hot fire, we'll go ahead and put our pizza stone on. Now, we have a pretty thick pizza stone that we spend a little extra money to get a really good one. I highly recommend that. And you also need a thermometer. Kingsford makes a little flat thermometer so that you can monitor the temperature of your pizza stone. It is a must-have. Now here is our setup. As you can see, we got a pretty thick pizza stone there. It's probably a good ½ inch thick. And I know Kingsford makes a thermometer like this. This one is actually a Cuisine Art, but it's just a flat thermometer that lays on the pizza stone, and so you can, you know exactly what temperature that you're getting up to on your stone, because I'm going to tell you right now, that is the most important factor to your pizza coming out perfect. Okay, so our charcoal is rocking along pretty good, so I went ahead and put the stone on there. Now when you look around and you're trying to learn how to cook a pizza on the grill, on a Weber kettle, or any kind of grill for that matter, the temperature of your stone is so important. And there's a lot of opinions out there. A lot of people say cook them at 600 degrees or cook them at this 500 degrees or whatever the case may be. I have found that 450 works the best for us, somewhere between 450 and 500. It doesn't have to be exact. We shoot for 450. If we go a little over or a little under, that's okay. I have not had good results with the 600 degree thing. It just burns the bottom black in my opinion, but your results may vary. I highly recommend, if you're doing this for the first time, you know, cook it a little lower. Start at 400 degrees, start at 450 and see how that goes. You know, if you think you need to crank it up the next time, then by all means do so. And while we're getting the stone up to temperature, I'll go ahead and start getting the other stuff together, but I don't want to make the pizza out and work the dough and the whole 9 yards until if we're shooting for 450, when that thing hits about 400, that's when I'm actually going to put my pizza together, because I don't want it to sit on the peel for several minutes, because it'll get real sticky. It's a bad situation. Okay, so we're about ready to get on with putting the pizza together. We got several things that you need here. We have a pizza dough that we bought from our local grocery store. They make them fresh in the bakery. We have some flour, and the flour is so we can spread it out and be able to work with the dough. We have some cornmeal, because we're going to put that on our pizza peel, and that'll serve as like marbles to allow the pizza to slide off the pizza peel. We have our fresh homemade ranch pizza sauce, I guess you would call it. It's a really good ranch sauce. I'll have the ingredients right somewhere about right here or there, somewhere. Just look on the screen, you'll see the ingredients. We have some chopped up smoked, well, not really smoked, but grilled chicken that I cooked last night. We had chicken for dinner last night, so I took 3 pieces that were left over. We have some nice bacon. Bacon makes everything better, as you know. We have a couple of different kinds of cheeses. We have pizza cheese, and we have some Italian cheese, 6 blend. We have some crushed red pepper flakes, and of course, Smoky Oak Barbecue Company KK's 10 barbecue rub. Cannot go wrong with that. Okay, so probably the first thing I want to do is go ahead and get a little cornmeal on my pizza peel. So when I get my dough ready, I can go ahead and put it on there. So take that, we'll just set it right there to the side real quick. And let's get our pizza dough out of this bag. Put a little flour on our cutting board here. Be our workspace. A little flour on my hands. All right, so we're gonna take our pizza dough and we're gonna start to flatten it out. And you don't wanna work it too much, but the best thing to do is just start working it around, stretching it as you go. Just keep pushing on it, pulling the edges around like this. I am not the best at this. There are some, my wife is way better at this than I am, but this is my show tonight, so we're doing it my way. Now we're starting to thin it out a little bit. You won't want to go too thin, you'll start getting little holes in it. Now, one thing to keep in mind when you work your pizza dough is don't make it bigger than your pizza stone. Then you got a problem. All right, I'm getting pretty happy with the way that looks. So I'm gonna transfer this over to our peel. Get it shaped out there a little bit. And like I said, don't laugh at my shape. I don't like it. I think they're cool when they're like not exactly round. I think it gives it more character. Okay, we're gonna go in here with our ranch sauce. Smells amazing. You don't want to get it too thick on there. Just, you know, get you a nice thin coat and spread it around. Just like you would, this would be your pizza sauce. Now, of course, the pizza that I'm making is a chicken bacon ranch pizza, but you could use this exact same method with anything you wanted. That's what is so awesome about pizza, is you can make it any way you want. You could put, you know, homemade pizza sauce on here, store-bought pizza sauce, sausage, pepperoni, mushrooms, whatever you like, man. Pizza is a beautiful thing. All right, that's just about gonna do it for the pizza sauce. Next, we're gonna try a little bit of this Italian 6 blend cheese. And again, you don't want to go too heavy on that layer. Otherwise, your pizza gets soggy. You don't want a soggy pizza. So we'll just go in here and get a little bit on there. And then we'll get some of this delicious pizza cheese. All right, up next, we're gonna put a layer of Smoky Oak Barbecue Company KK's 10 seasoning on there. Just a little bit, about like that. And then we'll go in here and spread our chicken out. Man, I'm telling you right now, this is gonna be good. All right, next up, some bacon. How can you go wrong with bacon? I mean, bacon makes everything better. All right, and then I like a few pieces of fresh spinach sprinkled on there. And then we're gonna hit it with one more little, just a little dusting of some cheese. About like that. And the last but not least, crushed red pepper flakes. It is not a chicken bacon ranch pizza without crushed red pepper flakes. That's it, guys. It is ready to go. Look at that, our stone is right on 450 degrees, exactly where we want it. It's time to put this bad boy on there. Slide it right off the peel, let her cook. We're gonna let that go for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then we'll lift the lid and check it out. If it looks like it needs to be flipped around, we'll use the peel, to kind of just turn it around. If not, we'll just let it go for a little while. There's really no set time in my mind that it needs to cook. It just needs to go about in 3-minute little increments, and then kind of turn it 3 minutes, turn it 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes tops. But you just kind of keep an eye on it as it goes along, and make sure it doesn't get overcooked. All right, guys, so that pizza's been on there for 15 minutes. And as you can see, it is nice and crusty. The bottom, ooh, that's hot. Oh, the bottom looks perfect. We're gonna pull it off and slice it up. Hey, that's it, guys. That's the way we do it on the Weber kettle. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you learned something from that. I hope you will try that and impress your family and friends. I hope you enjoy our channel. I hope you will hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, drop us a comment below, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. And as always, God bless you all. We'll see you next time.